Okay, I want to show you what I'm doing here. I've already thinned all the way around this bog except for this last little strip right here. I still have to thin this hillside here, but this whole bottom on the other side of the bog I have already thinned. So we're going to be working on this guy here. It is a white oak tree. I could leave it, but it's sandwiched in here right underneath this big water oak, you know, behind me right here. And that water oak's more important to me. And as you can see, this tree is leaning really hard too. And I want to get some sunlight in here, so some of these oaks and a lot of these sweet gums and even a few of the small black gums need to go, right? So this one's a little bit harder to girdle because it's at an angle. It's just a weird angle. So what I'm using for my girdle, I got this little DeWalt chainsaw. I really like it. So it's a two-step process. I like this little chainsaw because it gets all the way through to that cambium layer. I'm not one of these guys that likes to double girdle with my saw. I'm going to show you what I do real quick. All right. These machetes are the absolute best. It's it's thick, so it's got some weight, but it's got a real sharp, thin blade, and it holds its blade really well, and it's not too long. So what I do is come back along this cut, so I knock that bark out of there so that it really gets to that cambium layer, and I get a good 2, if not 3 inches of no bark or cambium around that tree. Now hickory trees are a lot harder to girdle, and they're a whole lot harder to kill. I've really got to use that saw, and it takes a lot longer. The oaks, the maples, and the sweet gums, it's a pretty quick process, as you can see. So for this way, I don't have to use these herbicides down here by this bog. I don't want to get herbicides in this bog, but I do want to get some sunlight in here. We're also going to be getting some fire in here soon enough. So I'm going to keep girdling my way through here. It may take up to 3 years for some of these trees to die, but this is a process you can do if you can be patient and you don't have to put the herbicides in this. All right, let me show you what I'm doing here. Water oak, leaving it. Little white oak right there, taking it out. Little maple, taking it out. That is a big sweet gum right there. I'm leaving it because it's so big. I took out the little maple next to it. I'm leaving that big black gum right there. I just like the black gums. Now if you notice these flags hanging, these are azaleas and few native blueberries in there. This tree is already dead. Down here you can see I took this maple out. Took this maple out. I still got a hack on that guy a little bit, but he's girdled. And I took this little maple out. You can see I left this giant loblolly pine in here. They really don't take up much sunlight. And then down here I took out these maples here, and I took out these sweet gums on this edge that are close to that big maple next to it. So as you can see, I've already gotten a lot of sunlight into all these azaleas and blueberries on this bottom. You can see it hitting the ground. I'm going to get back in here in a few minutes and girdle a couple of more out. I think those blueberry bushes and azaleas are going to really respond well to the extra sunlight.